Bam. My peoples. My peoples. Jaron Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz seem to be headed on a collision course. We've been wanted to see that fight since they was both at the welterweight division, and we can expect an explosive showdown with this one. We got to talk about it. Y'all already know what it is, my peoples. Welcome to a new episode of Boxing for Breakfast, where you get yourself a healthy dosage of the sweet science early in the morning. So, there you have it. I'm Jason Smith. Good morning, my peoples. We got to talk boxing. Y'all know how we get it in. Um, Let me start this show off today by saying thank you to everybody who has been tuning in, everybody who been showing love. The Angry Mexican salute, my brother. Bam. Ooh, I appreciate you. So, before everybody tune in, um, and for those who be watching this live after it goes up, I want to say thank you guys for showing love, for showing up in the morning, you know, throwing your opinion in there. It's not about everybody agreeing. It's not about everybody saying the same thing. So I want to start today by just saying thank you guys. I appreciate everyone who hit me in the super chat, everyone who always try to comment on the videos, everyone who hit the like, share the content. Yo, Box Center is on the come up, my peoples. We on the come up. This is it. What Box Center is doing is like the inevitable. I don't know if you guys see it coming. Maybe you guys already see it coming, but a lot of people don't know what's going on. So I appreciate you guys being there from the beginning. Pierre Oliver, let's go Virgil versus Boots, November. That's a showdown, bro. That's a showdown. Nah. But Pierre, I'm not gonna let you slide out of this one. Who you got winning that fight? Oh, you thought you were just gonna slide out of this one? Just say, oh, it's a good fight. Nah, who you got? That's what I want to know. Angry Mexican, Virgil versus Boots in November also. What? Bro, that's a showdown. That is a showdown. I'm looking forward to that fight. We're going to be making predictions. I'm going to have people coming on the show to make their own prediction about Virgil versus Boots. I'm going to have some guests that'll come on and give us a breakdown and say, yo, this is, That's how the fight's going to go down. But this is an explosive showdown. I think it's a 50-50 fight. I don't know why we have people. This is always the case, my guys. Think about it. For whatever reason, every time two real talented fighters face each other, there's always going to be people saying, oh, nah, this guy's going to wash him. It's going to be easy work. Like, what are we talking about? Easy work. Come on, bro. Like, look, I understand a knockout could happen. You got two power punchers that can end a show with one punch. So I get that. But to think that either guy is going to wash the other one, that's crazy work to me. I think that's crazy. Pierre Oliver, I got Virgil by body shot. Ooh. Yo, Virgil, that's his trademark. He's brutal to the body. He also goes hard up top, obviously. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm not ready to make a prediction on that fight, to be honest with y'all. But I tell you, if I have to make a prediction right now, I'm rocking with Boots. Rocking with Boots. I feel like Virgil, matches him with the offensive firepower. I feel like Virgil got that. But technicality, from the technical aspect, I think that Boots could be better defensively. Virgil, look, I got all the respect in the world for Virgil. But I think that Boots can do a better job staying away from what Virgil brings than Virgil staying away from Boots. But I see a very competitive fight. I see Boots winning in a competitive fight. It has to go to decision. I just don't see Virgil getting stopped. Anybody, look, I always tell people, anybody can get stopped in boxing. It can happen. Folks think, oh, this person is unstoppable because they ain't never been stopped. Anybody, even if you ain't never been stopped, it doesn't mean that you cannot be. So we have to keep that in mind. Eric Gomes, bomb squad. Oh, bam, what's the deal, Eric Gomes? Your man's in them. Your man's in them. Deontay Wilder did his thing, my brother. He won. Salute, my G. Appreciate you dropping in. Y'all know it, man. Boxing for breakfast, where you get your healthy dosage of sweet science early in the morning. Yeah, my peoples, let's get it. Virgil versus Boots. Make y'all predictions. Make y'all predictions. I don't want to hear, I don't know. Nah. Make y'all predictions. Eric Gomes, Wilder looked shaky. Not to be honest, at times, I felt like he looked sharp. I was like, ooh, I like that counterpunch. Ooh, there's some things that he did that I felt he looked good. And also, he looked way better than he did versus Big Bang Zhang. Way better. If you remember, the crazy thing about the way Wilder got knocked out versus Zhang is that, if you recall, there was a video out there where Wilder was doing a 360 and shit, practicing, shadowing, and the dude that was training him with a stick, and Wilder backing away and doing like a 360. And all of a sudden, I'm thinking, and I posted a video about that, like, my mans, who in boxing is practicing how to do a 360? What we doing over here? And I remember afterwards, versus Big Bang Zhang, my man's did a 360, ooh, boom, and got knocked out. Bro, who teaches? Like, first of all, I don't know why Deontay Wilder decided to hire a dude that he knocked out as his trainer. Bro, you knocked him out. What he gonna teach you? I don't know. I don't know what was the thought process, the concept behind that, but I don't agree with it at all. At all. Deontay Wilder, he's made a lot of money in boxing. I believe that he should have, be working with one of the best trainers out there. Plus, Floyd Mayweather offered to work with him, and he declined. Come on, man. Come on, pay that money up and work with GOAT. Eric Gomes, Malik Scott took a dive versus Wilder. Come on, man. That man, I watched that fight. That man got pummeled. You think if I pummel somebody, then I'm gonna tell him, yo, come train me. I beat the shit out you. Now you're gonna come train me. Teach me how I'm gonna win after I beat your brains out. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, my people. That's just my point of view. I'm just saying, y'all tell me if that makes sense. But when it comes to Virgil versus Boots, listen, stop with the whole notion, oh, this fight, Boots is going to wash Virgil. He's going to knock him out. He's going to make it look easy. Oh, Virgil, he's going to wash him. Stop it. Stop. Listen, my people, it's not going down like that. Virgil is a special talent. Boots is also special. So this fight is going to be competitive. It's going to be fireworks. They're going to go back and forth. They're both going to land big shots upon each other. So if you think, it's the same thing with look, I don't know why people always do that. Two top level, elite level fighters are fighting each other. And you get a bunch of people saying, this person's going to wash them. And this person's going to make it look easy. Like, bro, how often do you see a world champion like that get made to look easy? You think because Terrence Crawford put Dre, the Swiss, and the Apple Beats on Errol Spence, everybody just going to go around doing that to everybody? Stop. Stop, my peoples. Pierre Oliver, Virgil not going to quit like Stanionis. So, I see that fight going the distance. A knockout can happen. Don't get it twisted. A knockout can happen from either side because they both got that type of power. But if you look at Boots' movement, you, look, we have to agree. Out of them two, Boots got the better footwork. So when we look at offensive firepower, I think that they're right there with each other. Right there. They both, got power. Actually, Boots is a little bit ahead in offensive firepower. Why? Because he's a switch hitter. You know that he could come at you orthodox or southpaw. And Virgil Ortiz, he's a very straightforward fighter. He's not a guy, he doesn't have a lot of footwork, he doesn't do a lot of movement. He's coming at you. Very straightforward. He does a very good job with slipping punches, blocking, moving, not being hit clean. But sometimes he could get irresponsible. So both guys got that little weakness that they sometimes get irresponsible with their defense and get caught with some good shots, with punches that they shouldn't have been caught with. But I say Boots defensively has the edge. With the footwork, he has the edge. The power, they're about even. But the tools in the bag, Boots has a deeper bag of tools than Virgil. And I say that because, again, he can fight. Not only he could fight from both sides, but if you see what they do in the ring too, Boots, he gives you more angles, more movement. So I got Boots winning that fight. Now, before anybody says, oh, you're hating on Virgil or you're underestimating Virgil Ortiz, look, man, Virgil Ortiz is a special fighter. That's why I say it's a 50-50 fight. Virgil Ortiz is the type of fighter who, number one, somebody already said it on the chat, he won't quit. He's not going to back down. But number two, outside of that, he's a very skilled fighter. Virgil knows how to fight on the outside. He can box with you. He can fight you on the inside of a phone booth. But this fight, my peoples, is not going to be inside of a phone booth. Boots versus Virgil is going to be inside of a powder keg because it's going to be explosive. It's going to be one of those type of fights. You see Conor Benn, Chris Eubank Jr., Boots versus Virgil might play out like that. We're going to see some serious bombs. Eric Gomes, Boots likes to come forward. Pierre Oliver, Virgil got the experience at 154. Jay Smooth, Virgil getting knocked out. You got to get stepped. Damn, bro. I'm going to tell you what, look. I got him winning by unanimous decision. You know why? Because Virgil, he can take a shot. I seen him take some big punches and not even, eat them things like they double-decker Taco Supremes. So Virgil, he can take a shot, man. I don't know if Boots gonna knock him out. And it's not just that he could take a shot, but he's good enough to avoid a lot of big punches. So I think he'll be able to avoid enough of them to not get knocked out. And Virgil, it's hard to get him out of there with one punch, boom, and just get him out. Yo, it's hard. It's hard, man. If you think about young, strong Mexican fighters, yo, man, you ain't knocking them niggas out, man. You not knocking them out. I'm saying, think about it, and you'll see. James, MAW, hello, boxing fans, Jay in chat. Smash that like button, please, folks. What's the deal, MAW? Always appreciate you dropping in. You already know what this is, my brother. Boxing for breakfast, where y'all get your healthy dosage of sweet science early in the morning. But to those who are saying, look, I see a knockout. I understand that a knockout can happen. Virgil got the power to knock Boots out. Boots got the power to knock Virgil out. It can happen. But if this fight, for example, goes, let's say, 8 rounds before the knockout, those 8 rounds are going to be competitive. It's going to be fireworks. It's not going to be like one fighter is going to be watching the other, boom, 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 just beating them up. And then finally catch a big shot and knock him out or break him down and the referee got to stop it. No, this is going to be competitive. Nobody's watching anybody. Y'all going to see. NYC Alex, bigger capper in boxing, Jay Smith. Pierre Oliver, Virgil versus Boot. Got me excited like Benavidez versus Morrell. Yo, Benavidez versus Morrell. If you look back, I was so looking forward to that fight. I had the Mexican Monster winning because he was so much bigger. But I felt like that was going to be a very good fight, competitive fight, because I got mad respect for David Morrell. He's one of my guys. And it lived up to the hype. You saw it, David Morrell. And you see, that's the difference between a fighter that I can back and a fighter that I'm like, Look at the difference between the way, I want you guys to consider that. Look at the difference between the way Edgar Berlanga lost to Canelo Alvarez and the way David Morrell lost to David Benavidez. David Morrell was fighting David Benavidez, trading hands with him, landing big shots on him, having his moments in the fight, looking like he was trying to take it from Benavidez. He went out there to take it from the Mexican Monster. So he came up short, but you got to respect. You got to respect David Morrell for doing it like that. Went out on his shield. But then you watch Edgar Berlanga, and what did he do? Fight to survive and go the distance versus Canelo. So David Morrell, I'm going to tell you right now, I still believe in him. I believe that he is going to become a world champion. Still one of my guys. J Mags, hey my boy, you need to be on ESPN or something. I appreciate it, J Mags. I've been told that. I have been told that. I think when the time is right, you're going to see me somewhere. Whether it's ESPN, The Zone, you're going to see me somewhere, my guy. Watch. Maker, J Smith, salute. Salute, my brother. Mad love for you. MAW, 100. J Smarty Pants, he lost already. Who lost already? Boots is undefeated, and so is Virgil. I don't know what you mean by that. James Moore, he a switch hitter, and he hard fight for Virgil. No, look, I was just saying that earlier, my brother. I was just saying that. Look, I'm going to give you the plus on each side, or I'm going to give you the comparisons, right? When it comes to power, Jaron Boots Ennis and Virgil, they're about even. They can both stop you with one big shot. They can both break you down over the distance and eventually make your corner or the referee pull the plug. They both got that type of power, right? So when it comes to power, nobody could really say, oh, this guy's a lot stronger or that guy hits a lot harder. They're about even. There you have it. When it comes to footwork, my peoples, there better not be anybody in this chat that's going to say that Virgil got the better footwork. There better not be a single person on this chat that will say that. Then I'm going to have to say you don't know shit about boxing. And I don't want to start saying that this early. We got to save that phrase for later. Usually, I start saving that phrase for later. Don't make me say it early. So, we know that Boots is the guy with the better footwork, right? So, that's two things. Power, they're even. Footwork, Boots got the better footwork. Then it comes to the overall defense. Boots got the better overall defense. Simple as that. Boots got more movement, more head movement, more waist movement, more angles. So Boots got the better defense if we compare him with Virgil, right? Let me know in the chat if you guys disagree with anything I say. And then when it comes to offensive firepower, if you put them both on the same side, on the right side, Boots got a slight edge on Virgil. Why? Because he gives you more angles. Virgil is more stand right in front of you and let the bombs fly. But Boots, he's standing in front of you and he might take a little step to the left, a little step to the right. And before you know it, he punching you in the face from an awkward angle. And you ain't even see it coming. So I say Boots, offensive firepower, he has the edge because he can give you more angles. But then it gives him even more of an edge that he can, do it from the orthodox or from the southpaw stance. So I think that Boots has a lot of little things that he's ahead of Virgil when you talk about overall skills. Now, what's Virgil's advantage? I would say he's been in there versus tougher competition. He's been in there versus better opponents. He's been in there. So I think that edge, Virgil has it, and that experience means a lot when you get in the ring. Virgil is also someone who seems to be able to take a shot better than Boots. We don't know that yet, right? But we've seen Boot staggered a bit. We ain't seen that from Virgil yet. He's right there, right in front of you. So I think this is an explosive showdown. Even though I give Boots the edge in in overall offense, I give Boots the edge obviously in footwork, but I still say because of Virgil's toughness and his skill, his overall skills and power, it makes it a 50-50 fight for me. It really does. Gabriel Purroy, Boots haven't been proof yet. Boots got all that, but against who? Now listen, I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. Boots has proven himself. What happened is that we're living in an era where if you're not a superstar, you're a nobody. If you're not a star, if you're not known, you're a nobody. But those who are involved in boxing, I promise you, and if you look up what they say, they respect Boots and the opponents that he beats to get to where he at. Like Karen, he's no bum, bro. This guy's an Olympic silver medalist. And trust me, anybody who ever stepped in the ring, who ever been involved in boxing in any capacity, will tell you once you beat an Olympian, you beat somebody, bro. You beat somebody. Say, Virgil fans will say, who have Boots fought? But last time I checked, Virgil struggled against Majimov and lost to Bohachuk. Now, come on, bro. He didn't lose. He didn't lose. You could say, in my opinion, he lost, but he didn't lose. He's undefeated, my guy. Tay, yay, Virgil lost to Bohachuk. That's why they have to run it back. Nah. He didn't lose, bro. Come on. Gabriel Puro, Virgil está probado. Yeah, eso es verdad. Está probado. Está probado 100%. Jay Smarty Pants, Virgil lost to Bohachuk. My peoples, you can't take what is an opinion, your opinion, and deliver it as if it's a fact, because it's not a fact. He did not lose. Now, it's different when you say, yo, I felt like he lost that fight. I feel you. I respect that. But when you say he lost, no, he did not lose. Come on now, he's undefeated. That's like me telling you any fighter that I don't like lost because there's a fight in his resume that I thought that he could have lost. Like, what? For example, what's the point of me telling you, oh, yeah, Floyd lost to Maidana? No, he did not. The record books show that he won. So it's pointless to say that somebody lost when the records show that they're undefeated. Like, are you really going to make that argument? How far can you go with it that he lost? So I do believe that he has to run it back. He has to run it back. And see, that's the thing about Floyd Mayweather. If you look at the first fight, where Marcos Maidana, what happened in that fight? People feel like Maidana beat him. I felt like Maidana beat him. But what did Floyd do? Gave him a rematch and put the beats on him in the rematch. Castillo, I thought Castillo beat Floyd. Yo, when the fight finished, I still remember saying, oh my God, yo, Floyd Mayweather took his first loss. Floyd Mayweather took his first loss. I cannot believe it. And I will ask you, my peoples, go back and check out the fight with Floyd Mayweather and Castillo. And check out what happened when the last bell rang. I'm not telling you watch the whole fight. Go to Floyd Mayweather versus Castillo 1, the first one. And go to the end of the fight, the last round, the last 30 seconds, and watch the last 30 seconds of the fight and see what happens when that last bell ring. Yo, you don't see Floyd celebrating. You don't see his team. Yo, everybody's like this. That shit look like it's a funeral in that corner. And in Castillo corner, everybody, ah, ah, ah. Yo, even the guy on the network they put in the scorecard. You know, the guy who's scoring it for the network, they put in the scores up, and Floyd lost on their scorecards and everything. And I'm like, oh shit, Floyd took his first L. That's it, damn. And they announced that he was the winner. But what did Floyd Mayweather do that makes him the GOAT? He like, damn, everybody saying I lost this fight. Gave Castillo the rematch and whooped his ass. Ah. So he did it to Maidana, did it to Castillo. Like, oh, y'all thought they beat me? Let me give him the rematch. Pop, 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 put the beats on him. Gabriel Puroy. Boots is good, but I feel he need a real fight. Fedora and the guy that beat Sue, that could be a good one. I mean, look, Jaron Boots Ennis moved up to 154. He has not signed to fight anybody yet. Let's see. Well, supposedly he's going to fight Boots. I mean, he's going to fight Virgil. Let's see it. Let's see it. So when you say, well, he need a real fight versus Virgil Ortiz, my brother, he's going to have nothing but a real fight. Nothing but a real fight. I mean, you know that's going to be a showdown when so many people are out there saying, yo, Virgil is going to knock Boots out. Somebody in the chat earlier said Virgil is going to handle business and stop him with a body shot. That tells you how good Virgil Ortiz is. Guja Muba outbeat Canelo. What do you mean by you beat Canelo? Like, you mean you're going to perform a sexual act on him? Because, you know, this is not that type of channel, my God. This is about boxing. Come on now. We're not on those type of things over here. That Diddy stuff that you may be on. Gabriel Puroy. Virgil and Boots 50-50 fight. That's how I see it. I give Boots the slight edge in overall skills just because he can do it from both sides and he'll give you more angles. But even with that slight edge that I'm giving Boots, he has the footwork as well, the edge in footwork. I still say it's a 50-50 fight just because Virgil is so skilled. He's so accurate with his punches. He's such a good counter puncher. And of course, there's the power. He has it in both hands. Gabriel Puro, those are the type of fights that make you great. You 100%, my G. You 100% accurate. Those are the fights that not only that make you great, but that shoot you into superstardom. Because if you think about it right now, Boots and Virgil, they're both stars, but not big stars. Outside of boxing, nobody, you know, if you go to the average person and you mention those names, they're not going to know who they are. People don't know them. So it takes a little bit more for you to climb to that next level. If, you know, once they fight, the winner, his stock is going to skyrocket. But if it's a competitive showdown and, you know, it's explosive, both guys, they go back and forth, it's a close fight, then both of them, their stocks is going to skyrocket. The Nobody, my peoples, in J Smith voice. What's the deal, the Nobody? J Max, Boots worn over on Virtual just a little bit. One up on him. Sorry. Okay. You know, like I said, man, both guys are very skilled, very strong, technical, very disciplined as well. You know, these two fighters can go 12 rounds trading leather without backing down, without getting tired, without. So you have to understand that this is gonna be a serious showdown, and they can both take a shot. They've both been touched up and went through it and stopped their opponent right after. So you know that you have two opponents, two fighters, two warriors that are gonna go toe to toe, blow for blow, and trade leather. I'm gonna put it to you like this: Jaron Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. I see a fight breaking out in the first round. Like, there's not gonna be a lot of studying each other and a lot of waiting around. No, 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 no. You're gonna see the heavy artillery. The first round, they're gonna let one of them is gonna go first. Oh, try to land a big shot. The other one's gonna go. Oh, that's how you doing it these days. Oh, and they're gonna go at it, my people. It's gonna turn into that type of fight because both of these guys, they got an ego. They want to dominate you. They don't want to just win. They want to dominate. And in this fight, they're both gonna try to show out against each other. Yusef, hello from Casablanca, Morocco. Ooh, Morocco's in the building. What's the deal, my G? Appreciate you dropping in. This right here, my brother, is boxing for breakfast, where you get your early dosage of boxing in the morning, my peoples. Right here. You already know what it is. Viz, I got Boots to win. Whoa, that's what I got. I got Boots winning this fight. But I see a very competitive showdown. They're going to go back and forth. I always tell people, man, it's like, to me, it's crazy when you could picture a undefeated champion just getting smashed. I got people telling me, nah, this person going to watch this one, or that one is going to watch this one. Easy work. He's going to make it look easy. Nobody going to make shit look easy. Yesterday, I had somebody tell me that Virgil was going to make it look easy. And then I had somebody else responding to him that, nah, it was Boots who was actually going to make it look easy. No, my peoples. It's going to be a tough fight for both fighters. They both going to bring out the best that they got to the table. Jet Cacao, Virgil proves he's a technical boxer in the Madrima fight. Boots better be ready. Look, Virgil is a technical. He got technical skills, but he's not more technical than Boots, bro. He's not. He doesn't have. Look, I give Boots the edge in footwork and defense off the bat. And then when you put them on the inside, because a lot of this fight is going to take place on the inside, my people. Virgil and Boots are going to trade leather. And when you put them on the inside, Boots is the one who gives more angles, who give you a little 1-2, a sidestep, and then a little hook, who land a nice little uppercut, side to the left, bing, bing, to the body. So Virgil's the type of fighter who he's letting his hands go, but he's right in front of you. He stands right in front of you. That's why he gets hit a lot. Boots, he's all over the place. He'll punch you in the face, and by the time you're trying to react, he's right next to you, punching you in the body. So, on the inside, the only thing is that I say, I know Virgil, he has very good timing, and he's a very good counter puncher. So, when they're on the inside, he can, punch and boom, counter punch, Boost with a big left hook. Banks OZ, do you like Hispanic fighters? Just a question. I like all fighters. I don't care what you are. I like fighters that are good. That's it. Definitely gonna worth that. J Mags, it's definitely gonna be worth every second. That's what boxing all about. Close fights, good fights. That's what I'm talking about, my G. This is the type of fight that we can expect with Boots and Virgil. They're gonna go at it. It's not gonna be easy for anybody. It's, I would say, a little bit extreme to say that one fighter is gonna wash the other one. I don't know why people go that route. Oh, this fight is gonna get washed. Boxing on paper, you see Tyson Fury's coming out of retirement again. I hope it's on for AJ fight. I can't think of anyone else. I want to see him fight. Look, man, I want to see him fight AJ. And by the way, I think it was like 2-3 days ago that I told y'all I felt like he was coming back. Somebody, I don't know who it was, I can't remember, but somebody asked me, what you think about Tyson Fury? And I said, you know what? I think Tyson Fury's coming back. Why? Because he's been training lately, and a guy's not going to be, going to a gym and putting all